Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am going to jump back into the FAQs and continue where I left off in the previous video. If you're not aware of this series, I am doing a series about the zero carb way of life, which is animal kingdom only, no plant life at all. So if you want to get caught up, just go see my other video that is called Zero Carb, Why Eat Meat, showing you the basics. And in that video, I talked about what you eat, why we do this, all that stuff. So go get caught up on the series by watching the video before this one. Link is down below. All kinds of links are down below for you. And this FAQs comes from the group that I'm in called Zeroing In on Health. And in their files, you can find the FAQs. It's a PDF file, so I don't think you can open it on a phone. But if you're on a computer, you can open it up and print it. And I'm just going to go over a few more things from where we left off. Fiber. I get asked this one quite often. People are like, but you need fiber. You have to have vegetables because you need fiber. You do not need fiber if you are not eating carbohydrates. We recommend reading Fiber Menace by Konstantin Monastyrsky for further information. I'll put a link to that. I haven't read it yet, but I really would like to. I'll put a link to that with the name down below in case you want to go look up that reading material. It will change all you thought you knew about fiber and its role in our bodies. This whole section about fiber talks a lot about poop, and that's the word they use. So I'm going to let you just go ahead and read all that so I don't have to be talking about that kind of stuff. So the next section, section 5. What can I expect during the early days of eating this way? All kinds of things can happen, and it's different for everyone. I had absolutely not one bad side effect at all, but I was doing low carb for a little over a year, so this wasn't really that much more of a step, and I'm a meat eater anyway. I just think it agrees with me. It's what I love, so I didn't get anything but immediate wonderful results. Some people get headaches when they start this. My headaches went away. I used to wake up with headaches as though somebody took a bat to the back of my head, and as soon as I got all carbs, like all vegetables and all that stuff out of my life, I was golden. We refer to the early days of this plan as an adaptation period. Many people experience one or more of the following symptoms: headaches, and I do hear people say they have headaches and it goes away. These will be worse if you are also giving up caffeine and or artificial sweeteners. You can feel fatigue and lightheadedness. Some people actually report an increase in energy levels. That was me. I was like, what pill am I on? And please, where do I buy more? I mean, it was just amazing to me how quickly I felt that much better. Those of you who know me, you know I suffer from depression, and even in my good times, I'm like just dragging. It's like my body was just always trying to recover from something, and I'm recovering. You also might feel nausea, loss of appetite, diarrhea, or reduced frequency of muscle cramps, often in the lower legs or feet. Most of these symptoms are resolved within a few days, but may last up to a month or 6 weeks as you adapt. All depends where you're coming from, what you've been eating before you try this. You can take some over-the-counter medicine for headaches if that helps you get through the initial days, but this should be a temporary measure, meaning you're not going to need them. Make sure to get enough sleep. I don't get enough sleep at all. And with sleep apnea, even the little bit that I sleep is not restful sleep. Rest when you are tired, if at all possible. I absolutely swear by that. If I'm at all tired during the day, I am just laying down and relaxing. Drink water when you are thirsty. There's no reason to force water down your throat. You're thirsty, you drink water. You're not thirsty, don't drink water. Hang in there. It gets much better. More energy, better quality sleep, improved digestion, reduced pain levels. Many of these are also reported within the first several weeks. And for me, it was within a week I noticed a drastic change, and it's only gotten better since. Just love it. All right, let's just do a little tiny bit more because I spent a whole lot of time editing a video. Ooh, how much protein and fat should I eat? We don't find it necessary to measure grams of fat or protein. If you come from a way of eating that focused on exact ratios, you will find this liberating. And it is. There's no thought. You put no thought into this. You eat all the meat you need to satisfy yourself. That's it. How easy is that? Our emphasis is on eating meat. Did you get that yet? I think so. We don't eat protein or fat. We just eat meat. You don't think of it as like, oh, I have a certain amount of protein I need to get, a certain amount of fat. No, just eat meat. You can eat lean meat, you can eat fatty meat. Your digestive system will probably let you know if you're eating too much fat or too much lean, meaning if you're going to the bathroom too much, you might want to cut down some of the fat. If you're not going enough, you might want to add some fat. I've had zero problem with any of this. I don't know. Am I just lucky? I don't know. I've had no problems at all in any aspect. We like to keep it simple. Eat meat when you are hungry and stop eating when you are no longer hungry. Choose meat that you enjoy and don't fret about the ratios. I guess keto people, they're big on ratios and measuring and make sure they have the right ratio of fat to protein. I don't have time for that stuff. There is no need to either keep your protein low or to add extra fat to your meals. Most meat is fatty enough. People used to think that when I was putting like a pat of butter on my meals, I still cook in butter, that I was doing that because I wanted to increase the fat. No, it's because I like the flavor of butter. But my tastes have changed so much now that everything is so much stronger. So I just cook in the butter and that's enough. I know, just at first it was like so cool to just have a pat of butter on my steak. It's delicious, but I just don't need it. Fat is good for you, but don't take this to the extreme and pour fat all over your meals. If your diet is exclusively white meat chicken with no skin, lean beef, or white fish, you will find yourself hungry very quickly. So consider adding some fattier meats like dark meat chicken with the skin, fattier fish like mackerel and salmon, and beef cuts like chuck or ribs, or ground beef that is 80-20 or even 73-27. We realize that people in other countries may not have the access to the same fatty cuts or beef that we have in the U.S. In these cases, you have to do the best you can. And it's funny, in the group, there's people from all over the world. It's hard to believe that there are so many differences in the way we eat. But we all have meat, one way or another. I'm actually going to stop right there because, like I said, I want to keep this quick, and I had a marathon day of editing. I spent hours editing the video that I just put up of me taking you guys in the car with me to Walmart. It was a ride along. So I'm going to stop there, and I do ask if you have questions, please leave them in the comments in YouTube. I will be back with more soon. Bye.